So hello and welcome back to Griffith's Production, where there's a whole load of teasers, stories and chaos. So hello everyone and welcome back. Now I know it's been 2 weeks since my last video came out, but I've had a bit of a break. I'm to tell you the truth, I've had a lot going on. So I've been very stressed, but yes, I'm back with this video, and today we are discussing potential reasons that Meena Jutla could come back, because this month on the 19th it will be 4 years since Meena left Emmerdale by being thrown into a prison cell for the rest of her life. So we are going to talk about the 3 reasons and the 3 ways the 3 ways that Meena could return and how it's going to come about and everything, because these are good. And I know everyone is absolutely wanting Meena to come back. Like, come on, Emmerdale, it's been nearly 4 years and we can't wait any longer. We need Meena Jutla back. Meena needs to make Emmerdale better again, please. So let's get started. First one is, yes, so with the news that Dawn Fletcher, Olivia Bromley's character, is leaving the Dales after 8 years. I don't know if this is confirmed. I think it's been confirmed. But I've heard rumours that she could be exiting. Now, this would be the first good one for Meena. This is a massive possibility that Meena could be involved in Dawn's exit. Now, we all know that Meena absolutely despised Dawn to a pulp. I mean, she kidnapped her on her wedding day, held her at gunpoint. She tied her husband Billy up and put her in the back of a limo. Him in the back of a limo. She just went absolutely mental. Now, basically, Meena has always called Dawn the village bike, and that says that basically she's like a revolving door. And what if Dawn actually does die, and Meena actually like orders the hit? So what if Meena organises the hit from inside prison, and obviously it's revealed that Meena was involved in the whole Dawn exit, because Meena and Dawn did not have a massive relationship. They didn't get on very well. I mean, Meena kissed Dawn's partner Billy when Meena arrived in 2020. So, yeah, it's kind of like, it's, I just feel like if anyone's going to get rid of Dawn, it's got to be Meena. It's got to be Meena. I feel like if Dawn ever saw Meena again, I feel like Dawn would absolutely be petrified. Dawn wouldn't know what to do. She wouldn't know how to deal with it. She'd be shocked. But I do feel like Dawn is getting the coffin exit. But I just feel like it would be a good idea to bring Meena back to be involved in Dawn's exit. Or maybe Meena escapes prison to kill Dawn. And imagine how, I'm not being funny, but Meena would absolutely grill Dawn on Dawn's affair with Joe Tate. And she would literally be like, I told you, Billy. I told you, village bike, she sleeps with anyone. So can you imagine how Meena would take the news of Dawn cheating with Joe? So the second one is working with Graham and helped him poison Kim. Now, obviously, recently, Graham's been on screen. Graham's been back in Emmerdale for a few months. And he's basically, he's been back on Emmerdale for a while. And Kim has been poisoned. due to Graham, and Graham is the one that poisoned Kim. So what if Graham is not actually working alone? What if he's been involved with Meena somehow? So what if Graham has visited Meena under a false identity and not said that he's Graham? Because I don't think, because Meena and Graham have never met. I don't think they've ever met. I'm not quite sure, but I don't think they've ever met. So Meena wouldn't really know who Graham is. So, like, and Graham's clearly heard of Meena, because Graham's just as evil as Meena. So what if Graham has gone to visit Meena under a false identity, under a different name, and Graham is investigating someone from Meena's past? So what if he's come across, I don't know, Nadine's mom, or what if he's come across what happened to Nadine? I know it happened way before Meena even arrived in the village, but what if it's come back up in conversation again? And what if Graham is the one that's working with the police on what happened to Nadine? Because clearly what happened to Nadine wasn't properly investigated. They just put it down to suicide. But what if there's a lot more like plot holes in the whole thing? So can you just imagine? And obviously Graham said, oh, try not make, what if Meena and Graham have got on? What if they've bonded over this, like, this evil bond that they have, like this evil trait that they both have? And obviously, because Meena, I don't know if you remember, but in 2021, before Andrea Tate died in the maze fire, what if, obviously, Meena tried to frame Kim for the death of Andrea. Said that Kim threatened Andrea, and Meena told the police. So what if obviously Meena's come back to finish Kim off? So, I mean, I know it's probably, there's a few potholes and there's a few gaps where things need to be explained, but I just feel like that would be a perfect opportunity, because Meena and Graham would be the perfect duo to wreck that village. So the last theory that I have, the last potential, and I do think this is actually happening, but we're just not hearing about it or seeing it. So what if Manpreet is ignoring Meena? And what if Meena is sending visiting orders to Manpreet? Right? What if Meena is sending, or Manpreet's getting texts or getting calls off the prison to say, we've had a visiting order from prisoner Jutla, prisoner Meena, and she wants you to come and see her. And Manpreet is saying decline. Manpreet is not approving the visiting order, and that is really pissing Meena off. That is really aggravating Meena, and Meena's getting really angry in herself, thinking, what have I done? I want my sister, I need to see my sister. What if Meena has actually changed? What if Meena is in prison and she wants to tell Manpreet that she's, I don't know, found God, or she wants to make amends with her sister after 4 years? What if she's changed? What if she's, what if there's a chance that maybe she's got a better lawyer? Because we don't actually know how Meena is coping in prison. Maybe she's got a crew, maybe she's been beaten, maybe that there's someone who's on Meena's side. I mean, we don't know. But what if Meena is actually sending Manpreet visiting orders and Manpreet's just declining them? Manpreet's like, I can't look at her, I don't want to see her. She's my sister, but she's family, but what she's done is just, I can't forgive her. And that's really aggravating Meena in a cell. And Meena's planning to come back to kill Manpreet. Because I don't know if any of you watched it, but what if Meena do you remember Paige appeared on the big soap quiz last year? So what? And she said that if Meena ever returned, Meena's first culprit or first victim coming back would be Manpreet. So what if that was a hint to say that Meena will come back, break out of prison, and come back and kill Manpreet for ignoring her? Because thing is about Meena, right? This is where I know it seems like a little bit like OTT and a bit far-fetched just for Meena to kill Manpreet just for ignoring her visiting orders. But Meena, as everyone knows, Meena has always been the one to always been the attention seeker. She's always been the one to want attention constantly from a lot of people. She wants all eyes on her. So what if this could go down? So make sure you like and subscribe and let me know if you think any of these 3 reasons could be a potential for Meena's massive return. Because, I mean, come on, Emmerdale have got to mention her. Because on the 19th of this month, it will be 4 years. So they've either got to mention her or she's got to come back for a cameo or we've got to get some news that she's been beaten in prison or something's gone wrong with Meena. So what if, like, something's gone wrong with Meena? But let me know what you think in the comments and I would love to see your responses. And when you do reply to, when you obviously comment, your comments will appear in my next video. Because I cannot wait to see your response and your replies to this. Goodbye.